Okay, so I guess I don't look like your typical nerd, but don't be fooled. Good morning, girls! It's Friday, April 4th, and today is awesome because it's springtime! Today is Nerd Week, and I've been spending the entire week trying to come up with an original way to tell you guys how nerdy I am. Because let's face it, I'm pretty nerdy. Okay, so I was never really into Pokemon. I mean, I watched the show, but I never collected the cards or any of that. But that's only because when I was in middle school, I was too busy going to theater camp and singing show tunes at the top of my lungs. Growing up, I was a total bookworm. I was always hiding away somewhere reading books, usually historical fiction, which was my favorite. Remember those Dear America books? Yeah, I read them all. I used to also write a lot of books, Christina, like you. Where did all this motivation go, and why can't I get it back so I can get my work done? Well, I guess maybe if I was still, writing fun books about George and the Princess, I would be more inclined to do everything. I also used to do math for fun. Now, I was never really into fantasy when I was younger, but Harry Potter changed everything. It's basically eaten my life, as you can see from my shirt. It's everything. It's my friends and my life, everything I talk about, my inside jokes, my music, everything is all about Harry Potter. And Harry Potter is how I got into YouTube, which is another dorky thing that I'm into, clearly. And here I am. In addition to, Harry Potter and YouTube and reading and what else have I mentioned that I like? This musical theater. I have a lot of other dorky things that I love. I love all of Joss Whedon's stuff, Buffy especially, but I also really like Firefly/Serenity, and I'm going to start watching Angel because I've been told to, so I'm going to do that. I really like Joss Whedon, and I like so much, and it's not even like I can just like something. I have to become obsessed with it, because that's what nerdy people do. Of course, I also really love Twilight. Well, actually, it's kind of a love-hate relationship. It's addictive, but I can't even handle reading it sometimes, because honestly, I'm not into romance. I spend most nights on Skype, instead of with real people in the real world. I watch the Sci-Fi Channel. 2 words. Philip Pullman. I also had this phase where I was really into politics, and I actually campaigned for a local city council person who ended up getting elected. And then I realized that politics is kind of bullshit. Not that I'm apathetic, quite the contrary, but the system does have a lot of issues. And I have a lot of opinions. I took AP Music in high school, so I'm also a really big music theory nerd. Not to mention a choir nerd. I love comic books. I'm just marveling at how marvelous it would be to marry Dr. Marvel. Basically, I could go on all day. But instead, for Sarah, I'm going to leave you with an awkward jig. See you on Monday, Christina.